Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, people, playing a little game that'd be called Civilization 7, people. We actually got a brand new update here for you today, so gonna jump into it here in just a moment. It's great to have all of you here with us. We are playing, like he said, the game of Civilization 7. And you, yes, you, in the chat, in the audience out there, can help old Bear with a iron fist. He does have his iron fist ready to go, ready to take matters into his own hand. But he does need a little bit of counseling every now and again. So that's where you come in there in the chat council. So great to have all of you here with us. Why did this change all of a sudden? That it did something here. Hold on one second here, people. It changed resolution on old Bear. Oh, the joys of a brand new patch. 1.10, I think is what it is. So, joy. All right. So, we'll see. We will see how this works, people. Let's hope it all works together. Okay, let's go ahead, jump right on into it. Let's see what we got here, people. We've got a little bit of history behind all this. Well, that shows up nice. Why does it show up differently here? Well, I don't know, people. We'll figure this out one of these days here. Anyhow. All right, I've got the thing. Oh, and it goes back. Great to have all of you here with us here today as Bear tries to figure out what the hell's going on without having a brain aneurysm. So, we are playing as the Greek civilization. That'd be Charlemagne, not the god, but the king, people. Charlemagne the king. There's some music there for you good people. Oh, this thing is already lit up the computer. The fans are running. We are playing as Charlemagne the King in the Greek civilization. Let's go ahead, jump right on into it. There is our beloved Athens that we've been slowly cultivating over the, I don't know, about almost 1,000 years, I guess. Maybe 800 years or so. So we are here, capital city Athens. Of course, we've got our lovely additions over here. We have our theater that's playing the very first version of Cats. Apparently a very controversial version of Cats from last time. And also we've got our Parthenon as well. So that looks great. Two videos ago, we had Santa Claus that we were fighting. Defeated Santa Claus. Burned down all the stuff there in the North Pole, so our army is headed back down here to Athens. Santa Claus still does have his navy out here keeping an eye on us, but no worries. We don't have any boats. We don't really have any coastal cities, so we're fine. I'm not worried about Santa Claus right now. Coming down here to the south, we've got Sparta, our second city. Carthage was over here. We've defeated them early on. Saved Sparta, our horses, and our plantations. But speaking of plantations, we have down here, we've been watching her the past couple turns here. Harriet Tubman. Never thought that Harriet Tubman would be a thorn in Bear's side. But all of a sudden, she sends a settler from way, way, way far away. So we've been ghosting her the entire time. We're trying to figure out, okay, where are you going to build a city close to where Bear is? And also the Mayans over here. So we're going to be following that. Let me scroll out here. So here we are over here. Our giant continent. Here is Harriet Tubman way over here. So we've been trying to discover where her city and where her borders are. We also have another civilization down here, Ahsoka. And they are fighting. They have just started fighting. They just started a war. Or actually, Harriet Tubman started a war with Ahsoka. So they're battling it out in between here for right now. We're hoping that old Ahsoka keeps Harriet Tubman busy, just busy enough that she doesn't send her army to the east to attack either Athens or Sparta. Because we're about to get into it, people. We're about to get some booty from old Harriet Tubman. So we have that. We have our settlers, or pardon me, our scouts up this way. We have another, what they call kind of minor civilizations. They were known as barbarians in the previous game. So we've got this bad guy right here that has been attacking our scouts. We've got to keep an eye out for all of that. And of course, we also had one of their guys way over here that was trying to probably get to our cotton plantation. Probably got a little bit of whiff from old Harriet Tubman and wanted to take out our plantations. Said, heck no, man. We are keeping our plantations. We got to have cotton. It's the fabric of our lives, people. Which apparently we've turned weird in the last game. So if you like what we're doing here, people, I appreciate it. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up button for Bear. He'd appreciate it very much. If you're listening to this after the fact, hey, we always love the comments. So go ahead and just drop one down in the comment section below if you happen to miss one of the live versions. We've been doing it Mondays and Tuesdays, 8 o'clock Eastern time, so love to have you here live. But if you're not, well, go ahead and leave us a comment. We would appreciate it very much. Speaking of comments, P-Money says, hello, Bear. My wife and I just turned on the TV to your stream, and the first word we hear was Tubman, and I shook my fist. There you go. You know, you never knew going into this that you'd figure that Harriet Tubman would be our mortal enemy. If you're talking to anybody else and you're saying, gosh dang it, I hate that Harriet Tubman, you better watch out in polite company, because that might get you in trouble. It's saying, hey, she's taking away our plantations. Gosh dang it. But yeah, there she is down there. So let's get to it, P-Money. Let's get to it. We will wait on Amy and others to join us as well here. So we've got our scouts. I'm just going to bring him over here. I'm just going to bring him onto the elephants for right now. I'm not sure what happens if she starts a city, or what's called a town, and you're within the border whenever they start the town. Does it kick you out of the border? I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but let me go ahead and take my units, bring him out here. Also, just in case she decides to jump into a ship again and go somewhere else, fine by Bear. Definitely fine by Bear. So I'm also going to bring down my chariot as well. I'm just going to bring him over here. And there we go. So if she starts a city, P-Money, we're going straight to war, baby. We're going straight to war, because that's a nice location. If she starts a city basically right there, or maybe up here, she's got some great stuff here. Let's see, dyes. She's got elephants, ivory down this way, gypsum, right? Gypsum up there. Wines. I like wines. There's a natural wonder way up here. I don't think that would help out with the city, but yeah, she's got plenty of great stuff all around. Yeah, aquatic life. The only downside is the volcano that's right here. It's not active, but it could be. And it could blow up, so you got to watch out about that. My wife heard a Tubman and Ahsoka and said, that's not going to go well. Not at all. Not at all. But we're going to let Ahsoka do some of the fighting for us as we kind of marshal our forces for the main attack here. I'm wondering if I should just bring my scout out into the ocean, just in case. I might do that. I might just bring him out into the ocean, and you know, if she decides to move, then great. And I discovered a little bit more down here. Look at there. How about that? How about that? So yeah, we're keeping an eye on her. Keeping an eye on her. Oh, I've got my hoplite here as well. Let me Just gonna bring him around here. Blocked. Oh, for crying out loud. Also listening to the game as well here. The Tampa Bay Lightning game as they play against the evil rival Columbus Blue Jackets. 2-1 still. 2-1, right? 3-1, P-Money. It's 3-1 Lightning. Ha ha. Ha ha. All right. Where am I? Sorry, people. I'm just gonna leave that guy right there. Yeah, I'll leave him right there. That's fine. None of my. You know what? Let me take this guy and bring him out here just to kind of scout out. I just want to scout out and see what it's around. He's not a very good scout, is he? I'm gonna bring him over here so we can see what's going on. Let's see, Augustus. He's no worry to us. All right, we should be in the clear. We should be in the clear. You're watching the game instead of watching Trump's speech. Is that going on now? I thought that was at like 9 o'clock. Yes, I'm watching the not watching. Okay, first off, pardon Bear for one moment, Civilization fans out there, as he gets something off of his chest here. FanDuel, you suck. Your app, everything. I don't know about the gambling side of it, but just the sports watching app, it sucks. It completely sucks, man. I can't tell you how many times that thing's crashed. I've had to get my money back from you fools. Just not working at all. The last time I was watching the, I think Washington game, all of a sudden it just stopped working. All of a sudden, I don't know why. So no, I'm not even watching it anymore. I'm listening. I got the game on the listen over here with Dave and Phil. Checking that out. So no, gosh dang, frickin' what was it? FanDuel. Yeah. I have no idea. I was just going to watch the highlights of Trump's speech anyways. Yeah, I thought it was at 9 o'clock. I could be. Hold on. P-Money, you look that up. I've got a game to do here, man. Listen, I've got a whole civilization to look after. If you want to look up, see what time it is, that's fine. Doesn't bother me. All right, I've got my army here. Pardon me, people, as Bear gets off track. But we've got our army here. Took them all the way up to Santa Claus, defeated him. So I'm going to bring my army back down here because, yeah, I need guys to be able to heal. So let me bring that down here. Just in case, we're going to go to war with Harriet Tubman. I want to have a strong army and a healthy army, people. All right, so I'm just bringing my units down. Pardon me. Bringing them down this way. There we go. Trying to keep them away from the boats as well, because they might. I don't know if I think they can attack us on the land, so I'm just making sure that they can't attack us and keeping them safe. All right, I've got this guy. I'm gonna bring him over here. 4-1, yes. That would be Headman. Good job, Hetty. Good job, Hetty. All right. Although we got to watch it. The last time we played Columbus, we were up big on them and then lost in overtime like 7-6 or something like that. So got to keep an eye out for them. So speaking of keeping an eye out, I've got to keep an eye out for the Gen C over here. There was an archer. He was taking out my scout, and I'm really worried about that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do the... Can I do the lookout? Yeah, let me do the lookout. Yeah, I'll do that there. I got a little spot over there. That's cool. So nobody's coming. Nobody's coming this way. That's good. There might be people down this way, but I'm not super worried about that right now. I am worried. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. I didn't realize it was the next turn. My bad, people. Turn number 74. Here you go. Ah, shoot. They're attacking my guy. Yeah, okay. So they can't attack from the water. Gosh dang it. You were right. It is a thank you, P-Money, for telling Bear that he is right. I assume that already, but You know, to hear it from someone like you, I do appreciate that. You're right, it's a couple hours from now. I forget, I'm only 1 hour behind DC, and I thought I was 2 hours behind. Well, depends on what they do with daylight savings time. You mean it's 1 hour from now. 1 hour. Yeah, I thought 9 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know. So, I'm not looking to do it or anything like that, but if you want Bear to do a watch along of the freaking Trump speech, just let him know, and we'll figure out how to set all that up there. So, gosh dang. They got, holy cow, they have 3 boats. That's going to make it tricky crossing this bridge. The river. I don't even have a bridge. I don't even have a bridge. No, I'd rather fight Tubman. Me too, man. Me too. Me too. All right, P-Money, help Bear out. I've got to respond to a diplomat. Oh, Harriet Tubman wants to denounce my military presence. Wait a minute. Where did she make a city? She did. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right, Harriet Tubman, it is on like a Donkey Kong. I thought she would make a city right there. It's got a good number of resources. The other thing, if Bear ever decides to, and I want to make boats, I want to make sailing ships, I can make them up here in Sparta. And they can kind of follow down this river. It's called a navigable river. So you can navigate down the river here. And it comes out here. So if Harriet Tubman grew her city out, like, to the south or even a little bit to the west here, she could block Bear. So I could build a boat, but it wouldn't be able to go anywhere. It'd be able to go down the river, and that would be about it. So if I ever wanted to build boats and have them come out into the ocean out this way, this city is going to block me. So that's number 1. Number 2, it's got a great number of resources all around. Wouldn't take Bear too long. And number 3, look, there's Sparta. Okay, she's saying, oh, you've got your military units too close to my city. No, you've got your city too close to mine. You're way over here, lady. What the hell are you doing? So we were trying to figure out, is this her only city? And if so, we're going to take out, I keep calling it a city. It's a town, technically, but there we go. So, another volcano. Hold on one second here, people. The poor Mayans, the Mayans aren't going to be in the fight with us here, thank goodness, because they've got volcano issues to deal with. Holy cow, they're sending out a scout or a settler as well. Man, it's the settler wars, people. The settler wars. I can only go to war with one civilization at the time. I'm not worried about the Mayans right now. We'll worry about them later. All right, Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman has denounced your military presence on their border. So I could support, and I say both civilizations, agree not to attack each other. Doing so will result in war weariness for the aggressor. I could accept, and I could agree not to attack the other civilization for the duration of this diplomatic action. Doing so will result in war weariness at the start of the war. Or I could reject and start a war with the civilization. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I did not expect it to come so soon. But here we are, Harriet Tubman. You're picking a fight that you can't win. P-Money says no peace with Tubman. No peace with Tubman here. You know, our guy likes to pat his belly, but you know what? He's not going to take no guff from Harriet Tubman. So I've got to agree with you, P-Money. I am going to reject her denouncement of my military presence on her border and say, kiss off, Harriet Tubman. We are at war, madame. And I've got my military units already placed for the attack, people. So we are going to reject. Sorry, Harriet. You should have thought of that before you stole Bear's animal husbandry and what else? Like masonry or something like that. I let it slide. This is like the Trump Zelensky meeting here. Listen, Harriet Tubman, I let it slide before, but you don't have no cards. You got no cards to play with, and you're playing around with World War One right now. You're getting kicked. Not only just kicked out of the White House, we're going to war with you right now. Right now. So we're rejecting that. We're going to war with Harriet Tubman. She's got her hand on her pistol. That's all right. We've rejected that. Declared war. This will declare a surprise war since you do not have hostile relations. They will gain 150 influence. Let's see. Initial war support for you, 0. For them, 8. Bonus war support is impacted by relationship, raising settlements, and other factors. Well, hey, whatever. You're starting wars left and right. Listen, there's no kind of war like a surprise war. Just ask the Japanese. Just ask the Japanese. What? Can we hear this? Oh! Y'all don't know what it's like to be shackled, says Harriet Tubman. So go on and do what you're gonna do, 'cause I can't die but once. All right. We'll do that. We'll do that. What are open war details? I don't know. I'm gonna continue. Amy, you missed out. We are at war with Harriet Tubman and her musket. We've made Harriet Tubman mad, man. We've definitely made her mad. That's what you get for moving your settlement from your original city, lady, says P-Money. Who is Tubman at war with already? That would be Ahsoka. Or Ahsoka's, or whatever. The World Renouncer. Oh my gosh, Harriet Tubman, no, says Amy. No. How in the world did Tubman get gunpowder? Already, I know. Probably she stole it from somebody. I'm going to just say that right now. Have you seen the new thing with pistols these days? Where it's like it's like a double size handle, so you can put two hands on there. You know, not like overlapping, but like one over top of the other. It's like this huge handle that comes off the pistol. It's crazy, man, crazy. So Harriet Tubman needs one of those two-handed pistols. There you go. Yeah, she probably did steal it, Amy. I agree. All right, we're going to continue. And go to war with Harriet Tubman here, people. Which, I think I can just go right into the city, right? Oh, no, they got... They changed this up a little bit. Like, it used to be you needed to have somebody to protect your city. Now it's just like the city kind of protects itself. I don't know. It's kind of weird. All right, so we're just going to land our forces. Score! We scored again, Peabody. Who was that? Point? 5-1, Peabody. Back-to-back games. Braden Point, 33 goals this season. Right on. So, how did this escalate, asked Amy. Well, way in the past. That would be two videos ago. Oh, hold on 1 second. Your hoplite is just set foot in enemy territory to take... How do you pronounce that? Echima, whatever. You'll need to destroy its defenses and occupy all fortified districts and the settlement center. Okay. So I got lots to destroy here. All right, so way back when. For Amy and all the others out there. Here is Harriet Tubman, way over here. She decided to steal a bunch of technology from Bear, when Bear was just being very helpful. Not wanting to go to war with anybody, just trying to figure out what's going on in this big crazy world. Had to deal with Carthage, had to deal with Santa Claus. And now Harriet Tubman decides to enter the fray. So she's way over here. Bear was minding his own business when she sent her settler all the way over here to the other side of the continent. She had plenty of continent. Hey, you could have built anywhere around here, lady, and you would have had no trouble from bear. Decided to build all the way over here and poke bear. All right, fine. You want to poke the bear? Well, you're going to get the claws, baby. You're going to get the claws. So, let's go ahead and let's take over her city here. Bear, your lightnings are facing Columbus. Thank you, P-Money. I would actually cheer for Florida over Columbus. Florida over Columbus. Well, Florida is actually a different team. That would be the team that we played last night. That would be the Panthers of Florida. They're all the way across the other side of the peninsula, over there in Sunrise. We're talking about Tampa Bay, man. They're on the Gulf of America, P-Money, instead of the Atlantic. They're on the Gulf of America, man. Am I allowed to say that on Google? Amy, you're right. F around and find out indeed. Find out indeed. So there we go. Can I bring my other guy down? I just want to make sure that he's there. I don't think there's any benefit for them being side by side, but there we go. I hope Florida doesn't let you down. Famous last words, Amy. Famous last words. I hope Florida doesn't let you down. All right. She could. Now, she might be able to purchase in the next turn a unit. So I might be in a little bit of a pickle here. That's all right. Actually, don't I have... Oh, it's still being built. The siege unit. If I had my siege unit, I think they would take down the defenses a whole lot quicker. I don't have one, but it's a brand new city. So, all right, let's go ahead and do the thing with the thing. Scores! Ah, for crying out loud. Columbus trying to claw their way back. Wait a minute. They took away the goal from point. Oh, for crying out loud, it's 2-4. I'm sorry, people. Let me get back to it here. All right. I still want to kind of keep an eye out. I got to watch out for these boats here with my scout. Yeah, and I'm blocked, so I can't get away. All right, let me just bring the scout. Yeah, I'm just going to bring the scout down here. Still keep an eye out. I will. I've already got the army over here. I'm gonna let him heal. Let's do that. Let's let them heal. Heal there. So they're gonna be out of commission for a little bit. So I do have somebody protecting Athens. That's okay. I'm worried about somebody coming over from this side. So let me just bring my chariot this way, so we just kind of keep an eye out. Keep an eye out, see if there's anybody going to be messing with us here. Because I might need to bring my other chariot over here at Sparta, just in case. Depends on how much of a trouble this city is. I've only fought the barbarians, so I don't know how hard it is to fight other civilizations. We'll see. P-Money says, honestly, I would say of all 50, actually soon to be 51 states, Florida is at least top 3 states. Wow, top 3, thanks. North Dakota, wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. Stop. I'm sorry, people. We're screeching to a halt here. North Dakota over Florida? What? Huh? North Dakota has a special place for my wife and I, so it's always first. It's right there on the border, apparently. Second, either Florida or Maine. Maine? Maine? Really, Maine? Maine? Listen, we've got lobsters down here. We've got plenty of lobsters. Almost. You try going to the beach in Maine, especially in February or March. You try doing spring break in Maine. Hell, you try doing spring break in North Dakota, man. Good luck with that. Honestly, on the downside, we have spring break coming, and Whole bunch of craziness going on over here. So, yeah. My wife and I spent a couple months on our honeymoon in just Dakota, not even North Dakota. Didn't even know which Dakota you were in. So deal with it, Bear. Deal with it. Bear kids, P-Money. Bear kids. Crying out loud. You know, my number one province in Canada is definitely Ontario. Definitely, it holds a special place in Bear's heart. Special place. There we go. All right, let's get back to the game here, people. That's what you've come here for. Not for Bear and P-Money battling it out in the chat. No, you want to come to see what the hell goes on with our game here. So, all right, I have our chariot here. I say attack. Attack, attack, attack. Yeah, we're taking them down. 33%. Or negative 33 defense. I guess that would be. Oh, okay, so you can see it there. 67 out of 100. Hashtag under siege. So. Let's see. Does it damage my guy? Yeah, it does damage our guy. So I would say probably, if I bring this guy over, so 1, 2, attack a third time. I might be able to get it next turn if they don't bring out a unit. If she buys a unit, I would be in trouble, because now I'd have to fight the unit and capture the city. So that would be a little tough one. That's almost why I want to take my guy here and bring him down. I don't think that there's anything that's going to cause any trouble, I hope, over this way. I do have my army up here, but it would take him 1, 2, probably 3 turns to get down there. Let's see. Thanks for asking, AB, says Peabody. In Minot, we actually preached and spent time evangelizing Jesus to some people there. There you go. All right. Honeymoon, that's sweet. How did you decide to honeymoon in North Dakota? Well, apparently they were evangelizing, so there you go, people. There you go. We are learning more and more about the lore of P-Money here. Lore of P-Money. So, I don't know. Should Bear send his extra chariot down the way here or keep him in Sparta? Keep him in Sparta. I'm not so sure. I will think on that. I will think on that. Another civilization settled a town nearby. Screw you. Charlemagne's War. I like that. That might be the title of the next video. Charlemagne's War. All right, so that's that. All right. Relationship with Harriet Tubman changed from neutral to hostile. Gee, I wonder why. Charlemagne has declared war on Harriet Tubman. Yes, we have. Your scout was attacked. Way up there, I got him out of the way. Good deal. And then, of course, the volcano exploded. So there we go. There's all that. Goody, goody, goody. All right, so let's see. Come in my units. Not sure what I want to do with the scout, honestly. I might just bring him down here. Just do a little exploration and see what we have down here near the Mayans. Let's just do that. See what we got here. Okay. I don't know why the Mayans didn't just go east. There's some... Oh, he has another city. I did not know that. Okay. And there's Rome. Rome's all the way down here. Keep them away from us. Be careful, don't let the Mayans kill the scout. I don't think we're not at war. We're not hostile with the Mayans. They're cool with us, I think. Let's see. They are helpful with us. Let's see. Can we do anything with the Mayans? Oh, I don't have any influence anyway, so we can't really do a whole lot. We could open our borders, but I don't need to do that right now. Don't need to do that now. But thank you, P-Money. Thank you so much. Keeping an eye out here on Bear. All right. Boy, oh boy. I've got my guy here. And he's in danger of being attacked by the Gen C people. And, of course, from Harriet Tubman now that we're at war. So definitely not a good place to be for right now. So let's bring him over here. Oh, God, there's the archers. Hey. Ouch. I don't have any good moves here. I don't, yeah, be careful, scout. Yes, thank you, Amy. The only really, I can do one of two things. I can set my scout to heal. Although if he heals right here, I've got these archers right here, which are just going to take him out. My play would be either to retreat back, although I've got that unit that was, what, right around here somewhere. I forget where. And I got Harriet Tubman to watch out. Or I could retreat slightly north here and get out into the ocean and just try and escape out that way. Let me go there because that's my only play for right now. Oh, crap. All right, well, my scout here is probably dead meat. I've got a hostile galley right there. I've got another bad guy around here somewhere. I forget where. I've got their town or city, whatever, right there. And then I've got the archer over. Yeah, my guy is hosed. My guy's hosed. Mayans aren't very friendly, says Amy. I don't think, but Harriet Tubman wasn't a bully either in real life. Maybe the Mayans are nice in the game. Yeah, the game doesn't really kind of hold up, like we've said in the past. Several games ago in Civilization, you would have Mahatma Gandhi. You'd figure, oh, here's Mr. Peacenik. Here's Mr. You know, we just want our land and to kick out the British, and we'll be all right. We'll be fine. We're gonna go on a hunger strike. Blah 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 blah. Once Gandhi got nukes in the Civilization game, it was lights out. You could be the best friend. You could be allies with Gandhi. He was nuking you, man. He didn't care. He was going to start a war and nuke all of your cities. Never really figured out why. So, yeah, I mean, listen. Obviously, there is Harriet Tubman in real life, and she helped out the slaves, and yada, yada, yada. We appreciate all that. But she's in this game, and she's trying to take out Bear. No way. Sorry, Fearaxis out there. You want to get woke and put Harriet Tubman in the game, and people figure like, oh, we can't attack Harriet Tubman. No, I am going to attack and destroy Harriet Tubman. She can only die once, but Bear's going to make her watch her life flash before her eyes like several times. There you go. Can we make better friends with Ahsoka if we tell them we are fighting our common enemy? Good question. Good question. Let's find out. Yes. Yes, we can form an alliance, P-Money. We can form an alliance. Or we can do military aid. No, we can't. We don't have enough influence. Alright, people. Shall we form an alliance with Ahsoka, the world renouncer of the Miurian civilization? Never heard of them before, but whatever. We'll go with it. I'm gonna say maybe Indian, like H-1B visa Indians, not the other Native American Indians out here. All right, let me while you decide on whether or not to form an alliance. Let Bear check on the game here. Still 2-4. I guess they took away that goal. Oh yeah. Hey, 4 minutes left. Well, 4 minutes in the second, so there we go. Yes, partners with a Star Wars character against Tubman. All right. Man, oh man, do you realize how low on the totem pole that you have to go to be able to... Yeah, let's form an alliance with Star Wars against Harriet Tubman. Maybe the Mayans have a Sunday bowling league instead. All right, we're going to form an... Well... We're gonna hope to form one, and we'll see if he takes it or not. He accepts form an alliance with us. All right, very cool. Oh, so I can send aid. I can send him some gold. Very cool. You know what? I will do that. For helping us out in our alliance, I am going to send him... Holy cow. Not all the gold. No way. Not even 50 gold. Forget it. Never mind. I didn't want to spend that much. I was going to send him like 3 gold. But he wants 50, so sorry, pal. I got to save that money for other things, man. Just in case. Just in case. So we are aligned. Now, you'd figure that they would show the map, but I guess not. Maybe that'll come the next turn. But all right, so we are in alliance with these folks over here against Harriet Tubman. So the hope is Ahsoka attacks way up here with Harriet Tubman, and we keep her busy over here on the east side and take a city that we're going to need anyways. Take a city that we're going to need anyways. All right, chariot. Should we bring another chariot around here or leave him over in Sparta? I'm kind of back and forth on that one. Because it would take him, let's see. I can jump him into the river. Let's see, it would take, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Depends on where the other unit is, if I retreat or something like that. Yeah, if I bring him in... Yeah, well, even if I bring him over land, there's only 1, 2, 3 spots on land that you can attack from anyway, so... You know what? I've got 3 units over there. Unless I need to retreat a unit out and put another one in its place, then I wouldn't be able to put another unit in there. So... LOL, Bear. How much gold? Ahsoka, 50 gold. Bear, I was thinking 3. Never mind. I mean, you know, a little bit of change for his time. You know, like it's like a tip, you know? You're like, okay, you know, maybe 5 or 10% or something like that. You know, something nice. You know, go get something nice for you and the fam out there, something like that. Not like... Hey, let me send you 50 gold. Listen, I only got 236. And I'm only making 3 a turn. I am desperately searching for currency out here. Got 4 turns left. 4 turns left. So, I need all the gold that I can get right now. I was gonna, 3 gold, I can spare 3 gold. I can make that up next turn. But 50, yeah, it's a little much there, Ahsoka. I mean, you might renounce the world, but I'm gonna renounce 50 gold. All right, I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave the chariot there in Sparta. I want to keep, you know, 1 unit in each city just in case anything happens. So there we are. All right, let's keep an eye on our poor scout here and see what happens. All right, we are going from turn number 75. 2150. Oh, I thought they scored. 2150 BC, whatever the hell he is. Let's go. Let's move forward. Into time, people. Into time. All right, barbarians. Holy cow, they're all coming after the scout. There goes my scout. They really had it out for my scout. All right, my newly constructed ballista is now ready for combat. Although they are ideal for attacking settlements, siege units are vulnerable to counterattack, so it's essential to keep them protected with stronger melee units. Siege units also generally move more slowly than their infantry counterparts, so packing them in with a commander ensures they arrive at the battlefield in good time. So I guess it slows it down when he's in the army. But that's all right. Let's keep them all together. Oh my God, Sparta is war-weary? Sparta? Of all the places. Come on, man. Of all the places, you would not expect to be war-weary after 1 turn would be Sparta. The people of Sparta are distressed by your ongoing war. Ongoing? We just started it. You have committed less diplomatic support than your opponent, causing war weariness. What? Come on, man. See, this is some of the new stuff that they put in the game that's just like, I don't know. Each point of war weariness reduces the combat strength. What? Of all your units that opponents by 1. Reduces the combat strength of all your units against that opponent by 1 and reduces happiness in all of your settlements. We still have +4, so we're all right. The happiness penalty is higher in settlements you capture in the current age and is higher still if those settlements were founded by a civilization you're currently at war with. So I can't raise the city and I can't occupy it either. Oh, for crying out loud. See, this is why they're dissuading people from doing all this. You can spend influence to add support to your wars and uplift the people of the Greek civilization, or if you add enough support or even impose war weariness on your enemies instead. Tell me more. Tell me more. Let's see. Every point of your war weariness will reduce city yields. Reduce happiness by 3. Reduce happiness by 5 in settlements founded by somebody else. Reduce happiness by 7 in settlements founded by a power you're currently at war with, and reduce all combat strength by 1. Up to a total of 20. War weariness effects will sack. The war weariness effects will sack if players are engaged in multiple wars, but the capped limits remain the same. War weariness disappears when a war is over. You'd spend influence to... Okay, but, like, how? See, they don't tell you some of these things. How do I do that? How do I stop my war weariness? Let's see. Can't do it there. Can't do it there. How do I do that? How do I do it, man? Ah, for crying out loud. The .1 patch ain't really helping out much either there. They're supposed to say, oh, we're going to help out with the UI. Yeah, not so much. Not so much. Another scout bites the dust. Another scout's gone. Another scout's gone. Another scout bites the dust. Yeah, he's El Gano. But, you know, listen. I'm glad that I sent him up here. I didn't know that there were all these Gensi units up there that were going to attack us. Because if I brought him around this side, I'd probably have to go out in the ocean. And you can't go out into the ocean right now. So I wouldn't be able to see kind of where her city was. So there are only 120 gold. Or 3 payments to Ahsoka World of the Destroyer out there. So there we go. Here we are. So apparently Sparta is war. Look at there. They've got a frowny face on Sparta. You would figure the one place that would love war would be Sparta. But no, they're frowny faced. They're frowny faced. Let me, come on, Sparta. Sparta. I'm clicking on Sparta. No, not Charlemagne's, just the town. There we go. Okay. -16, -17 happiness. Ugh. Hey. You know, I could always buy an ancient wall and send the cavalry unit somewhere else if I need to. It's a possibility. And Athens too? Is Athens unhappy as well? Are they? It's hard to tell. Gosh dang it. Stupid UI! No, they're just barely happy. They're just barely. You'd figure that Sparta would be the ones that would be happy. What happened that so many are unhappy? I can't believe it, Amy, but we went to war against Harriet Tubman, and people didn't like that, apparently. Especially in the city of Sparta. Out of all the places, you'd figure that would want war would be Sparta. I don't know. Whatever. If we take out the extra Tubman city, that will help Tubman decide to end the war. Maybe. Or she might be just really pissed. Is it because Cats musical was replaced by that woke movie? Probably. We should have listened to you the last time, Amy. You know, we said, okay, let's make fun of our war heroes instead. And That ended up biting us in the tuchus. So once again, should have listened to Amy out there. Instead, we went our own ways. Well, we have wild cotton. We do have wild cotton to keep us happy, I suppose. All right, we will do that in just a second. We'll do that in just a second because we have a production. We got a production. We are not just yet at the, what was it? The Oracle that we were thinking about building. I've got one more turn for that. So, production time, people. Now, I could build this villa, which would give us some happiness. It would definitely give us happiness, but that would take 5 turns. Or I could build another. Yeah, they got the different wonders down here. None of them look appealing to bear. I could build another unit as well. I don't know. I don't know. Should Bear build a unit or should Bear build a production for a building? Let's see. The brickyard. I don't really need a brickyard. Grainer would be nice, but it's not must-have. Monuments. Nice, but not a must-have. Saw pit. I really don't need it. A villa would give us happiness or make more units, which I could probably make one more unit, and that would be about it, because they're taking my money. So I only have 2, plus 2 in gold right now. So if I make another unit, it would be down to 1. Actually, if I build anything, it would, yeah, building maintenance -2. So if I build any, if I built the garden, the monument, or the villa, that would wipe me out there. So I need something that would make me money. And I don't see anything. Wild cotton. That's right, Amy. Yeah, we went wild with the cotton the last episode. Definitely wild. We kept our wool very conservative, but we went wild with cotton. Take that, Harriet Tubman. Take that. There's no way to make happiness quicker. Do the 5-turn one. The villa. The villa. Although it would zap me of gold. That would be the only downside to it. Would be the only downside to it. Let's see. Let me just see where. I can't build it there because that's where the Oracle would go. I'd probably build it right there. Or maybe like the bog next to, or maybe on the river there. That would be a nice little place to have a villa there. Would be too bad there. I say it might be best to try and get them happy, as the war might not end soon, says P Money. Okay. All right, and it would give us influence, so that might help. That might help. So what was it? It was 1 happiness for each adjacent mountain terrain, which I don't have much. 1 happiness for each adjacent natural wonder, which I don't have any. 1 happiness for each adjacent wonder, which I'd be building up here. I'd be building up here. So if I wanted to get another happiness, I could build it right there. For some reason, I can't build it right there. I don't know why. Maybe it's on the river. I don't know. Oh, I don't have another, what do they call that? These things. Like suburbs. Suburbs for the city, or whatever the hell you call it. So I can't build it over there. You know, I could build that later after the Oracle, or I could just build it there. You know, the other flip side, P-Money, is to build units to get the war over quicker as well. That would be the other one. Although I don't have a problem right now with Athens. It's Sparta that's the one that's they're very unhappy for some reason. I don't know why. I have no idea why. All right. We'll go ahead and build the. What is it going to take? 5 turns? Yeah, 5 turns. That's all the way up north here. P-Money would love this. This would be like his North Dakota, right up here. Right up here, his villa that he can go check out. Nothing to make Sparta happier. I don't know if I could. Yeah, that's a good question. I'd have to purchase. Yes, I could purchase the. Hold on, let me get out. Well, I don't know. Let me see. Sparta. No, not that. Sparta. There we go. No, I could. For some reason, I could not. Oh, no. Let's see. I could do the altar, but I would need 300 gold, and I'm only have 240, and I'm only making 2 a turn. So that would take quite a while to be able to purchase that. Spartans really don't do happy, says Amy. That's true. That's definitely true. So, no, I don't have any of that. So, you know, let me just go ahead and build a unit, just in case, and we'll go with that. Actually, I can do this Legios. A great person. I can make a great person. I have no idea what great people do. Can only be trained in cities with an Acropolis, and the specific Legios received is random. Each Legios can only be received once. I'm going to do it. It's only going to take me 1 turn, and that would take me into the next one where I can start building the Oracle, and we would have a great person. I don't know what they do, but let's do that. Let me do that, just in case. I have no idea what they do, so we'll find out. We'll find out together, people. Let's see. Harriet Tubman has completed a milestone for Silk Roads. Oh, for crying out loud. What's she doing now? Resources. She's gathering up resources, people. I thought you said Legolas, and I'm like, can we build elves? Do it. Do it, Bear. Build those elves. Build those elves. Yeah, there you go. She got dies. She's already expanded. 1 turn. So the good thing is if we capture this city, we're gonna capture gold, or dies, which gives us 3 happiness. So that might help us out. I could take out the cotton from Sparta and bring in the dyes, and that would help. -17 though. I don't know how they got so unhappy, but there you go. So maybe that might help. All right, low happiness. What can I do with low happiness? Sparta is brimming with discontent, and productivity is flagging. We should assign happiness resources. Oh, I can station a commander in the settlement, or invest in happiness infrastructure. With trust and confidence in your rule, gold will flow once more. So I could take my commander that's way up here in Athens and bring him down. The downside is he can't go anywhere else. So I'm not so sure about that one. But that might be an option. That might be an option there. Suffering from war weariness after 1 turn. Our war efforts falter as Harriet Tubman's support in this conflict grows. It's because she's black, ain't it? At home, our people suffer a penalty to happiness in our settlements. That would be Sparta. Okay, that's why. At the front, our soldiers endure a combat penalty when fighting Harriet Tubman's units. Let us spend influence to increase support for our cause or to reduce those negative effects. All right, how do I do that? Well, how do you spend influence? All right, maybe you got to do it here. Let's see. How do you? Oh, here you go. Okay, interesting. It'd be nice if they told us this. Okay. Better war support. Okay, so I do not have. I've got, what is it? 26, 28, something like that. What is it? I can't tell. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, they're okay. They're playing that. So, wait a minute. Let's see. I have 250. Oh, God. Okay, so I can do this. I can do it, people. I can do it. I can do it. Let's go ahead. Let's take care of this. A better war support causes weariness for other side, which reduces happiness and combat strength. So I gotta, people. I've got to support myself here. Support myself. Let's see. Oh, and it increases. So it went from 60 to 90. So I have a little bit more left. I could do that, but let's just see what happens with that. Let's just see what happens there, and if they're still unhappy. So it went down to negative 14. Yay! Wow, that really helped. That really helped. I think just taking over her cities is the best thing to do here, people. Definitely the best thing. All right, I don't need that right now. What I need right now is my units to attack Harriet Tubman and her cities. So yeah, look at there. -7 war weariness. I've got +3 bronze working, which helps. Definitely helps. But yeah, 100% unit. And I'm already down -7 just because of war weariness. It's because I decided to attack Harriet Tubman. And take her... no, I don't want to talk to her. I want to destroy her. There we go. I'm close. I'm close. No, not... Shut up, Harriet Tubman. I just want to see... 40 out of 100. 40 out of 100. So let me take this guy now. And bring him around. I got it! I got it, people. I took her city. And I have earned a milestone. What have I learned? Economic legacy points. Yay, whatever. I don't care. I took her city. Ectomaya's defenses have fallen, bringing the settlement under your control and expanding your civilization. Right on, right on, right on. Click to reopen. Oh, I get to raise or keep the city. Well, people, this is where I need your help. It's where I need your help. Should I raise or keep the city? Let's see, raising cities. Now that whatever the hell is under Greek control, you must choose what to do with the settlement. Keeping this settlement will bring Ectomaya, whatever the hell, into your civilization as a town. Its citizens will be furious. Well, what's new? But placing a commander in the town could bring order, so I'd have to bring the commander over here. Alternatively, you can raise it, completely destroy it. Removing it from the map, raising a settlement takes multiple turns and cannot be canceled. You also incur various diplomatic penalties, I'm sure. I consider your options carefully, as this will affect your reputation and the reputation of the Greek people. My God. If anything, we need the reputation of the Greek people to be the highest it can be. Amy says keep it. Heaviness in production will be temporarily reduced until the settlement is assimilated. You will be assimilated. Or we can destroy it. Eggmeyer will be gradually destroyed over a period of 2 turns. During this time, the settlement will not generate any yields. Opponents in all current and future wars will gain a 1 bonus war support against you. Why would you throw away a little town? Says Amy. P-Money might have different ideas. He might say, wait a minute, we need to raise that city. Raise that city on rock and roll. Boop, boop, boop. Do, 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 do. Rock and roll. All right. I think raise it, says Peabody. Oh, great. Okay. Where's my coin at? I got a coin flip here, people. Hold on 1 second. What does Ruth have to say? That's very important. What does Ruth have to say? I need to go Although, in fairness, last time when Bear had to split this baby, I went against Amy and with P Money, and now look where we are. I should have listened to Amy the last time, so I'm thinking. I mean, she has a great point. Why would you throw away a little town like that? That's true. Mainly because it'd be a drag on me because I would have a whole bunch of unhappy people there. But on the flip side, going forward, if I go to war again, I don't have to do the worry about my reputation. She does have a point, P-Money. She does. All right, we're going to keep it. -8 happiness. -8 happiness. All right, we are keeping... By the way, what did Ruth have to say? I was curious. Is Mrs. P-Money so heartless against Harriet Tubman that she would like to see one of her towns razed to the ground, salted, and burned down, or keep it and be benevolent as we have in the past? All right, we're going to keep it. Ruth thought like Amy. Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? All right, we're going to keep it. We're definitely going to keep it. All right, we've got resources available, people. Yay. Let's see. Now that whatever is under Greek control. Yeah, okay, close. Unrest. Bringing cause grief and turmoil for the people of Summit for the next 10 turns. Ekmyra will be in a state of unrest, resulting in a -15 happiness penalty. Unhappiness can yield penalties in the settlement, so you want to station a commander to reduce the effect of the unrest while it lasts. 10 units. Holy cow. I should have just... maybe that's what I do the next turn, is build another commander. And just have him just... Because I need the commander to go fight. I don't need him to just kind of sit around in a city. So that may be an option. And she's already got the dies over there, which is sort of helping out. Sort of kind of helping out. So I can't help out Sparta without decreasing. How do you pronounce this? Etchmara. Ekmyra? Ekmyra, y'all. I don't know. Whatever the hell. Yeah, getting another commander sounds smart. I almost did that in a while. Look at there. They've got the Black Power fist raised. They're being oppressed. Harriet Tubman is being oppressed by the Greeks. Look out, L. Sharpton. So that's definitely... You'd figure that if you just stationed a unit there, that would be helpful, but I don't know. But I took her milestone away for Silk Road, so tough nuggets on that one. Tough nuggets there for sure. All right. Scout. What am I doing with the scout here, man? Let's just keep him kind of coming around here, and I just kind of want to see what the boundaries are. There's a couple stuff in here that's not visible, but it's all right. I'm not that worried about it right now. Hello. Dar Chicket. Okay. So it kind of looks like, let's see, if Rome is down this way, I would imagine that the coastline kind of follows along that way a little bit. So there might be still a little bit more land in this area. There might be another world wonder down here. You never know. There might even be another civilization, although we haven't seen too many units. So we'll keep sending our scout, just kind of scouting out and kind of seeing what's going on. Although I do kind of need these scouts, to be out in front here and kind of seeing what's going on, honestly. All right, let's see. Chariot. I am just going to let him heal for right now. I am going to... let's bring him down here and see if that does anything. Yeah, so I can kind of see all the way around here, and there's nobody coming our way, so that's good. That's good. Keep our scout. I'm gonna keep the scout there, and just have him do a lookout, and keep an eye out. And oh, there is that unit. So let me add him to the army. And my archer is healed finally, so let's bring him down. And oh, it's the end. Let me move my army commander here. Let's see if we can get him going here. Let's see. It would take him. Looks like 5 turns to get down there. So let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and get that started. I hate to do that. I honestly hate to do. They're climbing down the hills or the cliffs there. Pretty cool. I want to just send the army west. Maybe to a sewer over here. I gotta cross that river, but maybe here. Maybe that would take the next one. But 10 turns. So it'd take me 5 turns to get into the city, and then another 5 turns to kind of quell the rebellion. So maybe what I can do is send the chariots out that way and kind of have them act as kind of a screening force. That might be the best thing to do, and then send the army behind them. Send the army behind them. Oh, let's see. I'm missing the chat here. I apologize here. Yeah. Amy says, yay. Because I wanted to raise it, says P-Money. Yeah, get another commander, sounds smart. Now ask Tubman if they want to surrender. I mean, I feel like Miss Tubman was not as great a leader as Charlemagne. That's true. I bet the villagers will be happy soon, I hope. How many scouts do I have? I have 1. Let me go to it. This guy right here. I've got that guy right there. I'm using this chariot kind of as a scout. He's not a scout, but I'm kind of using him as one. So I've got that guy, and then the other scout is way down here. So, you know, I might consider buying one and just kind of sending him out and essentially using the scouts to scout ahead and bring the, you know, the chariot units and other units behind the scouts, and then bring the army, the giant army that I have behind that kind of screening force. So if Harriet Tubman sends units our way, I'll be able to see them, number one, and then I can use the chariots to kind of, you know, keep them bogged down. I might not be able to defeat them, but keep them bogged down and keep them injured, and then kind of be able to bring the army over kind of in one fell swoop without really having to stop, because that would be, I mean, bringing it over to her capital city, I'm going to guess would take like 10 turns, 7 turns, something like that. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to get over, so our war weariness might be way higher than where we need it to be by the time we get over there. So we'll see. We'll see. And it is 9:14, people. So we are here at our turn. I think this is probably a good place to leave it, people. We've captured our city. We've taken our city from Harriet Tubman. One that she decided to settle for stupid reasons. And then Bear gets war weariness. It's like, you're in my territory. You're in my cave, lady. You need to get the heck out of here. So, we've done pretty good, people. We've done pretty good so far. A lot of units moving. Not a whole lot of time moving along, but we're getting prepared, people. We're getting prepared. War takes a while, people. War takes a while. It's all logistics, people. All logistics. So there we go. I think we'll go ahead end it here. P-Money, did you ever figure out when the State of the Union was? I don't know. I'm not keen on live streaming it, but if you want to live stream it, I guess we could. Hashtag Tubman and Bear's Cave. Get out of there. Quit poking me. Quit poking me, lady. All right, let me go ahead. I will save it here. Let me save it here. Good people. We are. Thing. Yep. Okay. 70. Was it 76? Yeah, 76. 76. So there we are, people. Turn number 76 here, people. A little slow, but we're getting there, people. We are definitely getting there. So I appreciate all of you out there that decided to join Bear here today for another fun-filled episode of the Chat Council. If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up button for Bear. Leave a comment down below if you enjoyed it. You got some ideas for old Bear here. We will check all of those out. We do the Chat Council. We've been doing them Mondays and Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. But you know, we've also got the regular show that we do, the Barely Live show, every Wednesday and Saturday. So we're going to see you here, right back here tomorrow, 8 o'clock. By the way, P-Money, Amy, I might be doing a box open. I've gotten the artwork from Mike Miller that I think I've shown a little while back. So I might be doing, P-Money, I might be stretching out the old vocal cords and doing another song for the old box open. So that might be something to look forward to, people. Definitely something to look forward to. Or a fashion show, one or the other. We'll decide at the time. Yeah, Amy says box. Oh, box. What's in the box? What is in that box? Looking for some fun time. Bears box openings. Bears box openings, people. Yes, indeed, people. Yes, indeed. So once again, thank all of you out there, including Amy and Melissa, P-Money and Mrs. P-Money, and all of our Russian bots and workers. But you know what, people? All this talk about opening boxes and fashion shows has made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrrrr. Grrrr. Night, everybody.